Good News, and I have Lilou Mace in my house.
With the dog,
with Nucky. And Lilou is an amazing person. She's inspired me so much. I think the reason I vlog is because 4 years ago I went on to look for something, a way to express myself, and I think I was going through a bit of a hard time, and I came across the 100-day challenge. Which is a website that you started with some friends 5 years ago, something like that?
In 2005, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, co-creating our reality.
Yeah.
And I started doing that, and now Lilou is on a worldwide tour.
Juicy Living
Tour. So Lilou, tell me about how did that start with you even 6 or 7 years ago? Like, where did that start from?
It started from going to seminars, and practicing it. After going to like meditation seminar, you meditate for a week, and then your life gets back to normal. And so we decided to start the 100-day challenge so that for 100 days at a time, we would practice meditation and see how we can transform our life and find peace or attract the things that we really want.
Yeah. And it's meditation in action. It's videoing, journaling.
Oh, it's all of
visioning.
that. Yeah. Meditation is just one of the practices.
Yeah.
And reading and meeting amazing people, and brainstorming and networking, all that is part of the practices too, I guess.
It is, and I see it as part of meditation, as part of like active meditation, as I call it.
Yeah.
And living in the meditation in the centered now space. And then you created that, and you had a TV show, and now you're having this amazing calling journey with yourself, with the world, to bring the news, the good news of change in the world, of the shift that's happening. Yeah. So when did you decide to do it, and how is it going?
I'm loving it. It's from also just looking at, and I know Momo is doing that too, and you're doing that with the worldwide good news. It's all about spreading the good news, because the big media are not doing that right now. The big TVs are not doing it. So I think it's up to us, really, instead of saying, oh, they're not doing it, then why not sharing the good news? Why not sharing the juiciness of life and interviewing people like you and authors along the way in their natural environment so they can fully shine out? And instead of bringing them to big TV studios. So it's bringing really traveling and spirituality together, and empowering as many people as possible by people watching those videos, and then possibly the story will resonate with them, and then all of a sudden decide to take this step into their big dream.
Yeah.
Or something that just fills their heart, whatever that looks like. We're talking about this actually this morning. It's not so much finding the life purpose, but I think it's about following our heart. And once we start following our heart, then things unfold in a magical, surreal way that the mind can't even comprehend sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely about love, because I think it's a loving community, the 100-day challenge. I have met so many amazing people through there. I have so many amazing connections, and then Lilou embarked on this beautiful journey of going and talking even through Skype or anywhere she could to get what I'm about is to get the person's personal narrative, personal story. I mean, we go to talk to, when you see exactly what you were saying, when you see a television thing about an author, or they talk about his book, and you actually go and talk with them about what is their change, what do they want to bring, what is their message.
I love that. I love getting into somebody's world and understanding where they're coming from, trying to be as neutral as possible, and then getting in and understanding their universe. And it's a very meditative moment for me to just have this privilege in one-on-one. And it's amazing what you can see in somebody's eyes, like us, watching each other's eyes right now is really powerful. It's very intimate. And then you see the beauty of the other person and you resonate with that. So it did take me a lot of courage, I have to say, because for the longest time I was doing webcam interviews because it was way more comfortable than just being one-on-one. Yeah. That's a whole other, stepping. But I feel that it's up to us to step into our courage, and be courageous enough to follow what feels right and what you feel like you're ready, even though if you think you're not. If your heart feels you are, then you are.
Yeah, that's so true, and I completely resonate with. I mean, we're having a moment right now, but we're recording it. And that's the beauty of it, because you have moments with these very, very inspiring people, and I'm not even going to name, because the list is just unbelievable. You're going to be, I'm going to say, who's up next? Stanislav Grof. I mean, that's a great name and a change agent for years now, and I think a lot of people have got the gift of what he taught and studied and created, and you're bringing it to the world, but you're bringing it in a way that really resonates with people because all they're seeing is this beautiful connection between two human beings, and we kind of get the window into that conversation. And it's just so intimate, and there's no, I mean, we're filming it on a small Canon. There's no big cameras, there's no big, huge lights. It's just you and the other person, and that's, I think, so beautiful and life-affirming and transformational.
Yeah, and you know, these teachers are people, and all those gurus are people, and I'm just trying to bring everything back into where all of us are going through this, and I don't want to create any more that separation between them and us.
I love that. Yeah,
they're really human beings, and so even though if my personality gets intimidated by meeting people like him, you know, that were awarded right and left, big scientists, and I'm not a scientific person, but I know that, you know, the right question will come about, and by just asking the question from something that I haven't understood, or just expanding on what they just had before, you know, the question comes naturally. So. I'm just really connecting the people with other people, and that's all what I'm doing, and I'm loving it. It's so juicy.
Yeah, it is, because also it's not scripted. It's not like, oh, you got to do this. I mean, it's just what we're doing here. We're just flowing with the moment, and the questions come, and you answer, and it's just natural. There's no intimidation. It's just pure human communication on the most basic, heart-connected, heart-based level.
Yeah, and most profound way too, because usually we just don't listen, or in life we just have an agenda and things that we want to ask or do. But the most beautiful things is when we're just in the present moment and letting things flow and let things fall in place by themselves. And artists, I love interviewing artists or musicians because they really share that beautifully with us. Yeah, no, that's so true, because my little dog is watching people over there, but that is so amazing. Okay, we're gonna edit that. The most amazing thing is having people who are so centered and connecting with you, and you know, my dog is connecting with us right now. Okay, I wanted to thank you so much for being a part of my life. This woman is inspiring. You're very inspiring to see your own journey through, you know, and how now you're doing this. It takes courage, I know, to be in front of the camera.
It does, but once you do it, it just flows, because we're not talking to a camera, we're talking to our friends.
Yeah, and it's not the camera.
It's not the camera. This is just a window to everybody else, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And I love your apartment.
Well, you always might get
Gratitude Cafe.
Yes, Cafe Gratitude. We'll be next few interviews will be about that place, because that place is life changing and world transformation.
And food is important to raise our vibration. So.
Yeah, all raw, vegan, organic, local. I mean, the gamut.
Yum.
Thank you, and this was Maya from the Worldwide Good News, and thank you, Lilou.
Lots of good news are happening around the world, guys.
You just have to focus on it.
Yeah, they are here.
Yeah.